I sort of think that the key to why a lot of ML projects don't make it into production is because, as the name suggests, the focus is on ML as opposed to the focus is on the whole ecosystem around it. And MLOps is sort of a corrective step there. Could you riff on that idea, please?
When I talk to MLOps teams, like, hey, how can we be successful? One of my first questions is your ML team successful? Are they driving real business ROI? If not, you're just making zero value faster with MLOps. So first step is really making sure, and this is going to take time and experiments, like, can you find the places and the levers in your business that actually drive value of ML? If yes, it makes everything else easier, right? Because you get more buy-in, you can make more things happen because the potential of the ROI is worth the cost, especially if you're dealing with building things from scratch where you haven't really done much before. So I think step one is make sure you hit those high ROI use cases. Once you do, where I've seen pain points, is people start hiring like a team of data scientists and no one around them. Like, okay, cool, like go do ML. Well, how do I get access to my data? Okay, like I see it, it's in this data lake. I have to wait a month to get all the right approvals to be able to touch it. And I have to deploy my own Spark cluster now and tune it. And it's like, there's all this stuff, like you said, that comes around it, from access control to scale. And if it's an LLM, especially, it's like, it can't do really dumb things. How do we make sure it doesn't do really dumb things? And how can we feel confident about that? Legal might have to check off because we're a bank. And because we're a bank, we need to make sure that everything about this model is well documented. You start getting through all that and you realize that this data scientist who's a, PhD in stats and just like this super smart person is actually spending 95% of their time not doing stats and actually dealing with organizational management, being a PM. So I think there's like this organizational complexity that really is the killer. And it's always going to be there. Not having a good way to describe ROI, to have that kind of carrot that makes it all worth it, it just makes it impossible to get through.
Yeah, it's like we got to make the unsexy parts of everything sexy. Again, because that's what actually makes it work at the end of the day. I'm curious, Omar, what do you think is that ideal team? I know it's nuanced, obviously, but I think to your point, Simba, a lot of folks just think, oh, data scientists, I need like a whole team of those, but they need support so they can actually do the thing they're best positioned to do.
Yeah, spot on. If I could maybe summarize in one line what wisdom Simba just dropped on us, it's build business-centric models iteratively with a cross-functional team.